How to improve battery life on iOS 18.2. Hello guys, this is Atticus and welcome back to another tutorial video. In today's video, I've brought you a few tips and tricks on how you can improve battery life on iOS 18.2. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. First, head over to your settings and head over to battery. After you're here, you can simply go to battery health to check your battery capacity. Now, anything below 80% is not a good sign. So to improve that, what you can do is head over to charging. And right here, you will see this optimized battery charging. Now you can turn this on. And when the charging limit is set to 100, as it says on the description, it allows iPhone to wait to finish charging past 80% until the time you need to use it. So you can either turn this on or you can directly use the slider right here to set it to 95 or 85 or anything in between. So you can either use the slider or keep the slider in 100 and then use the optimized battery charging option. So after you've done that, you can check right below here which apps use how much of your battery health. So scroll down below and you should notice which app uses the most. So right here, you can head over to the apps and go to the search bar. And on your settings, you can head over to each and every one of the apps that use most of your battery health. So for instance, I'll go to Instagram, and under Instagram, I'll turn off live activities. Now, live activities being turned on will consume a lot of your battery. So you can turn live activities off for many other apps too. And after you've done that, you can again go back to your settings. Let us head back to our settings. And what you can do is you can simply scroll down and head over to your notifications. Now, notifications come up with a lot of background activities. So if you don't want notifications of games such as, let's say, Candy Crush, I'll just turn this off. So you can do the same and you can just turn off the notifications of the apps that you don't want, and that will also help you improve your battery life. Now, another thing that you must have noticed on your battery settings is that your lock screen and your home screen use up your battery too. So as you can see right here, it's using 9%, but sometimes it depends, as if you have more widgets, it will take up more battery. So what you can do is you can go to your home screen and then you can remove this widgets. And yeah, if you remove the widgets and manage it correctly, that should help you preserve your battery too. So those were the apps or the settings that you can set. Now let's move on with the settings that you can turn off. So first, what you can do is head over to your settings again, and on your settings, what you'll need to do is you'll need to head over to location services. You will need to just turn off location services for apps that you do not require. Now, for example, if you don't require location services for apps such as, let's say, I don't know, anything. So let's say for Compass, which you might need, but for this example, let's say you'll turn it off. Now, turning location services off will also help you preserve a lot of your battery health. Now, the other thing that we'll do is we'll again head over to our settings. And under our settings, you will head over to your display. You should see display and brightness right around here. And what you can do is you can turn on the dark mode. Now, the other way you can turn on the dark mode is by going to your control panel, long pressing on the brightness option, and you'll see the dark mode option. So turning on dark mode will, minimize the brightness. Ultimately, it will also improve your battery life on iPhone. And yeah, guys, those are the settings that you can use to improve your battery health. And yeah, that is basically all for the video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos, and bye bye. Take care.